Hello. Thank you very much for stopping by this amazing podcast. If you watch or listen to this podcast, you'll be one of the few, or maybe even less than a few, a couple, or even one that watch this video podcast. So consider yourself a true hero. Also, you can brag to your friends or family or whatever, co-workers or whatever, that you actually tuned on this video. Thank you again for stopping by the video podcast. You all have a great day now.
Hey, what's up? This is former President Barack Obama, and you're watching Random Green TV. Oh yeah.
This right here is a Random Green podcast, a video podcast where you can watch or listen to. This is a very serious podcast episode on the keys to shaving. Just remember, individuals across planet Earth, thank you for stopping by the channel. But I'd be remiss to, I gotta see, I always use that word, but I have to check to see what it really means. It's very crucial. See this pen I'm using? I have the pen in my hand, so I'm like some individuals that you see talking on the tube, on the streaming platform or wherever. Wherever they might be watching this amazing podcast. What? Okay. Hold on. I'm going in different directions. Well, I'm random that way, I guess. But when I have the pen, if you're listening to this in your car, obviously, you probably can't see. But if you, like I say, if you watch or listen to these podcasts, I want you to know that I have a pen, especially if you're not watching. But I'll do like everybody else does. How they look more intelligent, at least they think they do when they have a pen in their hand. They like this. But again, this podcast is, and I'll get to the title. I think I just mentioned it earlier about the keys to shaving. Yes, I did that. The keys to shaving are very important, brothers and sisters, and everyone, individuals across planet Earth. I don't mean to call you brothers and sisters, whatever. It's a figure of speech. Individuals across planet Earth, and brothers and sisters, and whoever wants to. Just stretch my neck a little bit. It's all good though, I went to the chiropractor last few days, which is. Done some good job. He does a really good job, the chiropractor. And, heck, I'm doing what no other podcasters, they broadcast their podcast. Broadcasters. I'm doing what other podcasters do, which is talk about something else, completely random. And I'm the king of random. Well, not the king of random, but I'm too random for you. They talk about something else, and they don't get to their point till within 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes after their so-called intro of something. I mean, obviously, I had an intro. And one thing I'd like to do is, since I am the most successful podcaster, I think that's what YouTube should call it, because YouTube, those individuals that have podcasts on YouTube, a podcast section, anyway, which is very simple. You can have a podcast section. You can have a 12 by 80, 1280 by 640 section of a. Anyway, I could probably show you guys sometime. Or tell you. But yeah, the keys to shaving, are very, very important. It's crucial. Obviously, when you shave, there's different ways to shave. Now, if you're a person that shaves their face, for example, you're an individual that shaves their face. Yeah. You can use shaving cream or an electric razor, which usually you don't. There are electric razors out there that have you use shaving cream with. Not many, I don't think. But Gillette is a popular item, a popular shaving if you shave with the face. I use Gillette razors. Is it really the best? I mean, it's decent. It gets the job done. But anyway, I just like I say, it's very crucial. This is very important. I'm not trying to obviously you're probably thrilled through the roof. Your adrenaline is soaring to past the Milky Way galaxy with anticipation, and you probably have a pen in your hand writing down notes. Okay. And I'm not trying to keep you in anticipation. I'm not trying to do that, individuals. I really don't. Not. I'm not trying to be random. Well, I mean, I should be more random, but I'm not. I really am just. I'm getting to the point, and you'll see, or you'll hear, if you're listening in your car, or wherever. Heck, you could be flying in a plane right now, and you're listening to on your wireless devices, on your headsets. You're listening to me right now. How's that trip going, huh? How's that trip going to? You're probably going to Alaska, or maybe you're going to Japan, or maybe you're going somewhere down under, or the down under of down unders, like Tasmania. Yes, I know. I'm like 80% of the podcasters out there. Just, not really, I'm off topic. I'm not staying on point, but I'm Random Green TV. Too random for you, right? So I always like to shave up. A lot of people like to shave down. So, down versus up. Yeah, I like to shave, like I said, I like to shave up. And what I like to do first, if the keys, it's very crucial. Jot this down in your notebook. If you shave, make sure when you shave this first. Shave the mustache area first. That's what I do. I shave the mustache area first because I want to get that done first. That's just me. Some people you can do the mustache last, but just to get that mustache, that because when you do it, you want to go down here, and you want to put the razors right. You want to get it down here. You see. Hey, I'm giving you advice that's beyond compare. It really is. This is very serious stuff, individuals. You got to pay attention, and it's very crucial. The keys to shaving are a very, very, very extremely important topic. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So beyond compare advice, and it's just a suggestion. It's not like you have to do this, individuals. It's not like you have to really do this. I'm not omnipotent. I can't be in more than one place at one time. Let's just not kid ourselves. We can't all be like an Adam Sandler or a Adam Sandler. No, he's not omnipotent. Like I say, we can't be Vulcan, you know. Individuals, I care for you. I make these podcasts because I care and love for each and every one of you guys. I love you so much, ladies and gentlemen, individuals throughout the Milky Way galaxy that are watching and / listening. If you're on your spaceship traveling to the next maybe 3 solar systems over, thank you again for stopping by and listening to the podcast / watching. Like I say, there's probably civilizations now out there that I'm being broadcasted. I'm not making this up. This is you probably already know, and you're probably like, yeah, Random Green, duh. We probably already know that there's other civilizations throughout the galaxy, at least the Milky Way galaxy, that are in an even Andromeda galaxy that have you broadcasted throughout their planets. If you think you think planet Earth has technology with big screen TVs, or you look at other planets out there that have huge. I mean, they're like miles long, and it's crystal clear. It's like, it's unbelievable. HDR to the max. I mean, you can't comprehend how crystal clear the resolution is on their planets. And hey guys, how's it going? That's a language in one of the star systems on the outer edge of the Milky Way galaxy. Like I say, what I said was, you're probably really excited to keep your adrenaline under control, keep your adrenaline under check. Just because I'm, like I say, again, the best podcast, obviously, in the world. And I'm not just being sarcastic. I'm not being silly when I say that. And I don't, like I say, I'm also not trying to be arrogant when I say that, because we all know that it's the best. Like I say, it's the best channel. First of all, it's the best channel. It is the most subscribers. It's got the most views. I constantly have to tell YouTube, please, you don't have to show my podcast all the time. You don't have to promote my channel like you always do. And YouTube I bring the ratings to YouTube, and I'm like, YouTube's like, they're even taking action, against me and saying, well, we're not going to, instead of giving you 75 trillion this month, we're only going to give you 74 trillion. Like, okay, all right. I mean, and I said, well, you can take that other trillion and give to, spread it out through YouTube. So, because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm kind of, So, yeah. Did I mention I was too random for you? Well, now you know if you watch this video podcast or listen. Like I say, you got to have fun in this life because tomorrow's never promised. All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, thank you. Like I already said that. I checked out where our mist was lacking or carrying in. So I would be remiss if I wouldn't bring these videos. It would be an uncaring kind. It would be an uncaring disservice to you individuals if I didn't upload these video podcasts, because like I say, you don't have anything else to watch. There's nothing else to watch. There's not a quadrillion number or trillions, quadrillions after trillion. So quintillion's the next illion, then the sextillion, then the septillion, then the octillion, non-alien, decillion. And even above that, there's other things to watch. But of course, you have to be locked into my channel. I get it. Again, there's other things to watch too and listen to. And again, thank you very much. Bugachaka ba gasika kiche pikatitokon kotkolikor kosni kashkap. That almost sounded Russian, but that was towards that was towards the Eastern Galaxy, the Northeastern Galaxy. So it kind of makes sense because Russia's in the northeastern part. Okay, I'm just yapping. My mouth is getting dry, so I'm gonna drink some water and just watch TV. All right. Thank you very much for stopping by the channel. Bye.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Dale Double Dick Doherty, and you're watching Random Green TV. Word to your mother.